But give me 1 second. I couldn't pull the game up because the game is like not cooperating in terms of running the same time as OBS. So just 1 second. Man, that is a terrible fucking thumbnail. Whatever. Typically a PM... What are you talking about, buddy? Why are you in here talking about PMCs? Huh? What's going on with that? Well, anyway. Tonight, everybody who may or may not be here, we're going to be playing... Is it up on the screen? Yes, it is. The new Dosman game. It's Quartermain and the Cult of Cthulhu, as the title probably says. It's their newest game. It just came out. I don't know how many days ago, and I'm not going to check because I'm not about that life. They still haven't discovered resolution technology, so you can't change your resolution, which is lame. But other than that, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it because it looks cool. All right, it starts immediately. Oh, we got talking technology again.
Hello, I am Stephen, the developer of Quartermain and the Cult of Cthulhu. I hope you enjoy this game.
Oh god, Dosman is British?
I tried to create a classic-style shooter based off the characters my friends created for our tabletop role-playing campaigns.
Hey Dosman, don't send me your games anymore. I'm just kidding. This is pretty cool. This is a very interesting start.
Don't forget, you can right-click to expand the revolver and quickly deal damage to larger enemies.
I like this art style. Dusk is better? Nah, dude, Dusk fucking sucks. What are you talking about? Dusk is probably one of the worst games I've ever played in my life.
Hello, I'm Aloysius Quartermain.
Sup, Winners Hal?
I'm you. I'm who you will be playing throughout the campaign.
This is very avant-garde. We're breaking the fourth wall.
I am a seasoned explorer, historian, and adventurer.
Oh,
I've been on many adventures before this one, and had more than a few run-ins with the occult. I hope you enjoy playing as me. So keep your chin up and carry on.
I've never seen a game where the fucking main character that you play as introduces himself to you. Guess who's drawing paws/hands?
Hi.
Who? Who would that be?
Reginald's loyal.
I have no idea who that could be.
Remember, throughout the levels there are hidden many treasures.
Okay. Press E to start campaign. Sure, let's do...
1,000 years ago, a vast empire ruled nearly all the known world.
Atlantis?
But its kings and masters grew vain and prideful. They feared neither men nor gods. They grew content and complacent in their supremacy over the mortal realm.
He's Scottish.
Then one day a wise man appeared before the king's court. Once but a lowly farmer, the wise man had grown in infamy throughout the kingdom. People said he was able to perform miracles.
So I guess you're learning the next step of your artistic endeavors, Winners Hal?
If anyone ever questioned where he received the box from, he merely informed them it was a gift from the stars. Over the next 100 years, the box granted the king and his council of wise men everything they asked for, including prolonged life. Not long after the king was dying, his final wish was for his kingdom to be preserved forever.
I kicked my trash can.
To stand untouched by the ravages of time. And as they took his final breath, the entire continent of Atlantis vanished off the face of the earth.
Just like that, damn.
Vanished? I thought it sank.
Everyone has their own theory about the death.
Don't get me
Oh,
wrong.
I clicked.
It's quite a lovely
Fuck.
story, but I fail to see the connection to our current situation.
I've been contacted by Elaine. She is convinced that she found that very magic box. She asked to meet us here. The
This
plan
is
is
so
for me to
story
find a
heavy.
way to sneak it out of Germany.
So your ex-girlfriend calls you up, tells you she has a 12,000-year-old box from the city of Atlantis, and you dropped everything and went to help her.
What was that?
I don't know, but I guess we're gonna find out.
Keep your wits about you, boys.
Colt Navy. Colt 45 is all I need.
Met Elaine, have I?
No, you have not. She's an old flame from before I even met you.
She must be one hell of a woman for you to drop everything and march all the way into enemy territory on a moment's notice.
Tier tree.
She is, and I'm afraid she may have gotten herself into more trouble than she can handle.
All right, what's going on? Your persona. Hell yeah. What animal is it? I guess Howl. It's a wolf. When we bought Romania. What are you fucking talking about? You bought I'm so lost. So, wait. Who bought Romania? Who's Ketchikan? I mean, I know that there's like Russian people with Russian heritage in Alaska because I know Alaska used to be part of it.
The Atlanteans had a snazzier name for it.
There was like a colony or something.
It's gone by quite a few names. The most popular is Magic Ostia.
Oh, God.
Quite a mouthful. Let's just
Why were you talking about PMCs like randomly in the chat when I started? All right, whatever. Let's go ahead and start killing things. All right. Wow, he loads this shit fast as fuck. Wolf Raptor. Paulette shop. What? What's in a Paulette shop? E Paulette
I
shark.
think I have my torch. It's locked.
What? I'm confused. We got skyboxes. I like this. This is a very moody skybox. This is like the strongest fucking... Oh, really? That's cool.
Cults. Why does there always have to be cults?
You should become a professional Gmod guy. Have you thought about, since you make character models, have you thought about... Because I know a dude who used to make boatloads of money making, like, character models for VR chat. Like, people will be like, hey, make my big titty Latina anime character model. And he'd be like, alright, I got you, squad.
Looks like they've been redecorating.
Is this the chick I was trying not to... Okay. But yeah, I knew a guy who used to make, I'm talking like 20K off of making VR, like per model or some shit, because he'd make like really high quality ones, which I'm sure was probably kind of a bitch to do, but either way, it's just kind of wild to me. I was like, damn, I should have gotten into that. Also, should I invest in crypto? I've been thinking about it. I was like, why not invest in crypto? And become a crypto bro, be like, hey everybody, you need to buy cum coin. Everybody, I got this new it's a cum coin. You should do it. What's that website where that kid like rug pulled people and made $30,000 and they tried to kill his dog? I forgot. I should go on there. So the Nazis are like Cthulhu worshippers in this game's timeline. I can buy it. Himmler was into some weird shit. Hyperborea or whatever. Can't even remember. What? This guy loads his revolver fast as fuck, boy. Keemstar style. Not a... I don't think you have to be of Jewish heritage. I think you can be... This guy was, I think, I'm pretty sure of Anglo-Saxon background.
I hate these guys.
I didn't know him that well, so I don't know. Maybe he was... Maybe he wasn't, but you never know. This is a very tiny gun that I am now in possession of. The fuck, it one-taps people. That's great. I already like this better than Scarab, the last game that they made. Just everything about it makes me a lot more erect. Meme death sound. I think that's worse, Winter's Howl. Wait, what? It's worse. Did you guys hear the Dutch government collapsed?
Okay. Definitely not in Kansas anymore.
I don't know what's going on there. Are you are you Dutch heritage, or are you like Dutch, like living there, Winter's Howl, like living there, Winter's Howl? I'm confused. The fuck? I don't know if I have the weaponry for this. Ooh. All right, so let me. All right, you just shoot him with your pistol. French government also collapsed. Yeah, and Germany. What the fuck is happening? Oh. Europe's going wild, man.
You must be the Tin Man.
Glad I don't live in Europe. I just live in, like, the other part of the West that's collapsing.
Sort of automaton. Carved into the stone is a message in cuneiform.
It is on Steam.
Left it for me. It was short, and some of the words could not be translated, but I got the general gist of it. They had taken the magic box to Castle Drakkenberg.
Drakkenberg. Alright. Well, that was a very, very short level. Dutch heritage, I see.
So I appear to be back in the fatherland.
Fatherland.
One piece.
Ooh.
Let's see. Arms.
This
legs,
is a badass looking shotgun, bro.
Yep, all here.
Lulverts. I mean, you can be... I mean, you don't have to be a Lulvert to like the Second Amendment. We welcome everyone of all political orientations in the stream. We're very inclusive in that way. Oh, fuck. This is totally unrelated. I saw Toy Story 3 last night. That movie's good as fuck, bruh. That movie's really good. I ain't ever seen Toy Story 3 before. I've seen Toy Story 1 and Toy Story 2. I ain't never seen Toy Story 3. That was the first time. And man, I was surprised. I was like, damn, this movie's good. And I know I posted it, but I like how one of the categories on Wikipedia for Toy Story 3 is films about totalitarianism. And I was like, what? Generation Kill is the sequel? Wait. Is it really? How so? What's the narrative connection there? Where the fuck am I meant to go? I'm already lost and I'm on like the 3rd level. This is a great sign for the future. Can I go back through here? I cannot. I've never seen Generation Kill. That's like the TV thing about Iraq, right? Do I go down here? I remember when that came out. I think I was in middle school. Yeah, it's really bright. I don't need a flashlight. Holy shit. Those fucking shotgun shells. Andy joins the Marines and is deployed to Iraq. If they make a new Toy Story 5, Andy's gonna be 32. That kind of fucks me up a little bit, not gonna lie. Andy's gonna be 32 and have student debt. And want to kill himself.
It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Buzz, we gotta stop Andy from putting that needle in his arm. R-rated Toy Story win. Oh shit. That would be so dumb if they actually did that. What the hell? Oh. I heard that Ryan Reynolds, what the fuck is that thing? Ryan Reynolds pitched an R-rated Star Wars to Disney. And I'm just like, how does an R-rated Star Wars even work? What? Like, how do you do that? The only thing that I can remotely even imagine would be like an R-rated Star Wars would be something like Death Troopers. But that's like not even canon anymore, right? So it's like, who even cares? Oh god. I ate a lot tonight, y'all. What's the funny meme sound you're talking about? I don't know. I don't hear it. This game's really quiet. Fuck. What is he doing to me? I don't know, but he's not good at it. I had a weird moment. So, you know, I worked the night shift. And so this was a weird moment I had when I was driving home to work today. Actually, just like an hour or two ago. I was driving home and I was at a red light right next to a Walmart on my way home. And there's a restaurant. There was a restaurant right next to me by the Walmart that there were some bushes in between my car and the Walmart. And I don't know what it was, but I could just hear this, like, distorted... Someone was playing music in the parking... I think it's like a Crystal. Someone was playing music in the parking lot of a Crystal at, like, 11:30 or 11:40 at night. But it was, like... It wasn't, like, real music. It was this weird, like, atonal shit that sounded like, I don't know, it sounded like an alien trying to make music. It was really weird. I didn't get it, but it was like... One of the enemies has the funny meme death sound. Which ones? That fucking shotgun sound. That was the Half-Life shotgun sound. Is this guy made of invincible? What? Can he not be dead? Oh, okay. Okay, I guess he can be deaded. That was spooky. Alright. Reload all my guns. Except for the one that I have no ammo with. I'm gonna reload that one. Well, this is kind of fun. Dosman should let Zaka write one of the Dosman games. I want them to let the prison guy write one of their games. They need to get in touch with him. I already forgot his name. I fucking fell. Did you guys hear about the guy who voice acted John Redcorn on King of the Hill got shot? That's pretty crazy. Definitely not the headline that I expected to hear, to say the least. You know that guy that voiced that character on that show that you watch, that cartoon that you watched when you were a kid? Yeah, he got fucking executed, by the way. It's like, huh. Well, damn. Find a good spot. I can show you what I'm working on. What do you mean a good spot? Like, you mean like a lull in the action? Because if that's what you're asking about, that's probably right now, because there's nothing happening. Oh, well, I can't really tab out because of just save it, and then if I beat this game on this stream, which I'm expecting to, because these games are normally pretty short, then I'll look at it. Because I can't actually tab out. Because the resolution on these games is all fucked up. I don't want to have to restart it. I wonder if hypothetically... No, that wouldn't work. Well, yeah, I'll check it out in a bit. Looping level design. Found funny video. Can I send it to you? As long as there's no gore or ethnic slurs or gay porn or any porn, really. Those are the rules. That guy's a fucking multiplayer player. Oh my god! That scared the fuck out of me, brother. Scared the fuck out of me, brother. Fuck me, that scared out of. What's down here?
Well, here I am, back in the shit water.
Back in the shit water? What? I'll look at all of these in a bit. So, okay, let me get my Lovecraft lore up. The purple guys, I think, are called, Night Terrors or something, if I'm recalling correctly. But they're an actual, like, Lovecraft monster. So that's pretty cool that they're included. Just a little bit of Purrythorn won't hurt, TBH, but I'm a lurk and draw. Alright, no problem. What's Purrythorn? Where do I go from here? This looks like a secret. It was not. This music reminds me of a PS2 era game for some reason. I don't know, it's very, very vibey. Well, I heard that. The Wilhelm scream. Is that what you were talking about? Generic? It's a cool version of Lovecraft called Delta Green. Yeah, tabletop game, right? It's like supposed to be modern. It's just like modern day espionage Lovecraft stuff. Yeah, I've heard of that. Kind of always wanted to check it out, but I don't know.
How many cultists could be hiding in this cell?
I don't have enough time for tabletops, really. Me and my friend group. Yeah, these purple guys, they're called like Nightshades or Night Terrors or something in Lovecraft canon. remembering correctly. Anyway, yeah, Delta Green's pretty cool. I played a couple, or I DM'd a couple of rounds of Call of Cthulhu a while ago, the tabletop, and that was pretty fun. But, you know, I can't ever get anyone that I know to commit to anything, so that's a lot. These guys die very quickly. Do you think Dungeons and Dragons is soy? I mean, I think a lot of the community is pretty soy. Yeah, I don't know if Dungeons and Dragons is itself inherently soy, but there's definitely a lot of people into it. Yeah, we're past roguelikes, thankfully, and onto a good old-fashioned linear game. It's pretty great, but it's got dialogue. Oh, he didn't speak, though.
Well, you're a sight for sore eyes. You vanished after you went into that church. So, what's the plan?
Trust the plan, Patriots.
We're going to Drakenberg.
Drakenberg.
Ah, yes. The biggest, ugliest castle with the most Nazis in all of Germany. I'm sure there's a great reason for us to go there.
Elaine left me a message. She said the box is there, and we can't let the Nazis have it. If it's as powerful as the legends say, it could turn the tide of the war.
Okay. So you don't like roguelikes, Rasian? Roguelikes aren't your thing? Not really my thing either, to be honest.
So tell me a bit more about this castle.
Oh my god, my eye.
It once belonged to the House Richter,
Dusk is not a roguelike.
a powerful family that befell a great tragedy. According to the rumors, back in the 1800s, the lord of the castle, a famous painter named Count Gustav von Richthofen, went quite mad and murdered his whole family.
Bloody hell.
He ordered all the staff out of the building, locked himself and his family inside, and decapitated each member of the family, one by one.
That's fucking badass.
And right before he threw himself out of a window, he did a beautiful oil painting of the entire grisly scene.
Beautiful.
Anyone ever uncover the reason behind these murders?
No, but the
Low
Count
T.
seemed to have a long history of mental illness.
I blame the inbreeding. It's always a problem with the nobles.
He previously did a series of paintings of strange alien landscapes, each one containing an image of a winged man.
Have you ever seen them yourself?
No, almost nobody has. The only evidence we have that these paintings ever existed were descriptions made by the castle staff. Rumors persist that someone hid them away after the murder, likely to sell based on their notoriety.
Notoriety. What do you have to say for yourself?
So, do we even know what this box can do? Or do we just not want the Nazis to have it?
Well,
Not everyone who disagrees with you is a Nazi, Lib.
teleportation device.
God.
It might be able to make an entire army disappear in the blink of an eye, and reappear on the other side of the world.
Alright. So now what do I do? Who do I kill? What?
Not so fast, Herr Quartermain.
Speaking of Nazis.
We know your plans and have come prepared. Please come along peacefully.
Seriously? I have like 4 guns and one of them's aimed at him.
I have at least 40 men, all equipped with cutting-edge German technology.
Yeah, well,
Your resistance would be a futile gesture, and a waste of your life and those of your compatriots.
yeah, well, I'm the main character of an FPS game, so.
Mein Leben!
Seriously? That was it? Also, he said the Wolfenstein thing, by the way. Alright, so now we're fighting Nazis. This is Lovecraftenstein. Zaka 1 should write a Dosman game? You already said that. Maybe if we say it enough times, it'll happen eventually. We can what's that thing? Manifest it? We can manifest it, maybe. These fucking guys have, like, power armor and shit on. That's wild. What? Okay, that was odd. Oh, this is the shotgun. Austrian parents' cronies are a tad bit overused as villains. Well, I agree. They are good villains, though. Easy to identify, historically iconic. Generally universally agreed upon to be antagonistic in nature. So I can see why. What the fuck? This is a 3D model? That's crazy. Okay, he's not dying. He's got a flamethrower. Yeah, they should be the good guys in a video game. I don't know about that. I mean, maybe we can get... Maybe Kanye West will probably fund one day. But... You never know. Oh, they say Cthulhu Fatan when you, encounter him. That's pretty cool. Oh, I started playing Fear again. The original. That game's fucking badass. It's a really good game.
I've had it with these godforsaken Nazis and this godforsaken train.
He just fucking referenced Snakes on a Plane. He said, I've had it with these godforsaken Nazis on this godforsaken train. Did you guys know that Samuel L. Jackson literally only agreed to be in that movie because of the title? Like, they wanted to change the title at one point, and he got, like, really mad at them and said, the title is the only reason I am on this movie. And they were like, okay, well, I guess we won't change it then. I remember seeing that trailer as a kid and just thinking, what the hell? It's pretty awesome, though. Let's just do pistol. This kind of making me want to replay Call of Cthulhu, though. Yeah, isn't that that Cthulhu CRPG I made a video about a long time ago, Stygian? I found out they're coming out with a sequel to it, but it's not going to be a CRPG, it's going to be a fucking shooter. I'm like, well, at least we're getting a sequel to it, that's kind of cool, I guess, but it's really weird that instead of making another CRPG, they're making a shooter. I guess it's kind of the same thing as with Avowed. I mean, Avowed was still an RPG and not a shooter, but you get my point. Ghosts are trying to fuck me. This might not be good. Oh my god, there's two of them? This is bad. What? Okay, I died. Samuel Jackson have range. He always seems to have the same personality. Well, if he always seems to have the same personality, typically speaking, that means he does not have range. I would say no, he doesn't really. I mean, sometimes he can kind of play sort of different characters. I mean, his character in Kingsman was kind of a little bit different than his normal characters. But no, he does kind of typically just gravitate towards Zeus and Die Hard with a Vengeance. I've never actually seen that one.
Every time I leave a car on the street, I think there can't possibly be another one. And yet,
I still like him as an actor, but yeah, he does get typecast, and that's pretty much it. There's some more dramatic roles he plays. I forgot the name of it, but there's this one movie he's in with Tommy Lee Jones that's apparently like a much different role for him. I forgot what it's called. Oh, The Sunset Limited, I think is what it was called. But yeah, anyway. So who knows? Maybe he just needs to not be typecast anymore. You never know. How old is Sam L now? He's got to be getting up there, right? I think what's another good Samuel Jackson movie or role? I mean, of course, Pulp Fiction, which is one of the ones that really established him. Did you watch The Elephant 1989? No, I didn't. I didn't know that was my homework. I told y'all I watched fucking Toy Story 3. Also, did I tell y'all I watched a French movie called Le Cercle Rouge? I don't know if I told y'all about that. And then I actually also finished a book I've been reading called Underworld, which was 800 fucking pages. Literally. Actually over 800 pages. I didn't really get it, but, I mean, it was okay. It was like a semi-enjoyable read, I guess. It's just it was 800 pages. And not really a whole lot happens. 76? What do you need? What's 76 what? I'm not moving. Got him. We played chicken, but with bullets. Can you get out of my way? Thank you. I just now realized this is Dosman's first train level. They're officially FPS developers now. Good on them. Something tells me this is going to be a boss fight. Samuel's age. Oh, I see.
what on God's green earth is
A fucking helicopter in World War II? That's kind of cool. Something tells me it's about to ass fuck me. Oh! I've died. Alright, hear me out. Maybe the shotgun?
What on God's green earth is that?
Actually, can I just, like, go here? Do I even need to fuck with this thing? I need to fuck with this thing. It is blowing me up. I don't know how to kill this thing. It's a big helicopter. I feel like I need, like, explosives. Can I shoot those? Oh, you can shoot the missiles. That makes a lot more sense now. Suddenly this fight seems doable. You called him Samuel Botboo. Are you on a first name basis with him? Do you know him? Like, personally? That's pretty cool. One of my friends did that one time. He was talking about how his film school teacher knew Steven Spielberg. He was like, yeah, he had to transport Steven's car one time to him during a shoot. And I was like, Steven's car? You know Steven Spielberg that well? I made fun of my friend, and he got really sad, and he killed himself because I made fun of him. It was pretty awesome. I felt so powerful to have influenced someone's life to that degree.
Towards the castle. We found ourselves in a nearby village, hoping to find rest and supplies.
Alright, more dialogue.
You seem unusually quiet.
Well, you did just kill a helicopter.
It's just this situation seems to have gotten out of control. We've been in some pretty hot water before, but right now it feels like the entire German army is after us. Exactly how many men did you kill on that train?
To be honest with you, I lost count after that.
Imagine killing over 30 guys in one day. How much of a fucking sociopath would you have to be to, like, be totally, like, just hunky-dory afterwards?
Mr. Quartermain, do you have any sort of plan for if we actually get to the castle?
When we get to the castle, Peck, I'm hoping to locate an official who speaks English to help charm our way inside. Perhaps we'll tell them Reginald is a rich aristocrat looking to buy some of those famous paintings he's heard so much about.
Brutal Dosman win. That would be,
And if
you know,
that doesn't work,
We go with
that's a
good
good
old
idea,
Plan
generic
B.
name.
plan B is going to be to shoot everyone, isn't it?
Yes, yes it is.
Well, they did come out of the trailer for their next game after this one. Has, like, looks like it has kind of like a body horror style. This guy's got an anus for a mouth. Oh, it's a beard. He has no voice. What brings you to these parts, stranger? We don't get a lot of tourists around here these days. I'm accompanying my art collecting friend over there to the castle to take a look at some rare pieces. Castle Drakenberg. I'm not doing accents. Castle Drakenberg. Hey, good luck getting in. Der Fuhrer's goons have been camped out there for days. What in heaven's name could they be doing there? Something about some cursed paintings or a lost city or some such nonsense. You ask me, they're all nutters. But I'd still steer clear of it were I you. Even a lunatic can be dangerous when he has a point to prove. Yeah, like me. Who's wanted?
Looks like I'm famous.
Okay. Hick, damn Nazis stomping around my fair village. All this occult nonsense. Trouble with the Nazis, good sir? All this, hick, talk about Atlantis. I just saw the bird. Talk about Atlantis, the lost city, other worlds, mystic powers. They don't know what they're messing with. Burp. The city of Atlantis is why the Archduke got assassinated. What? Everyone knows that. Where did you hear about all this supernatural nonsense? Get these jackboot thugs drunk enough and they will tell you anything. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, we've got the whore. Guten Tag, mein Herr. No English. Okay.
What can you tell me about the castle?
Forgive me, I speak no good English.
I don't think Germans sound like that.
Many men, trucks, and tanks come and go from the castle at all hours of the day.
Have you ever been to the castle?
Once, when I was very young, I was paid to help move some furniture into storage there.
He sounds French.
The rooms were large, and the ceiling felt kilometers above my head. All the curtains were shut, and it felt Not like a single beam of light was allowed into the castle from the outside. I would not go back if you paid me.
Pussy.
So, nothing actually happened to you?
Yeah, because he's a pussy.
No, it just felt wrong.
Because you're a pussy.
You do know its history, don't you?
No, because he's a pussy.
When my parents found out where I had spent all day,
My wrist hurts.
they told me
I haven't
the
been jacking
story
off.
of the Count. I promised to never go back there.
Waking at posting? Yeah, stop.
It is one of the few promises.
I don't want
I
people
made
to
as
come
a-
into my server and think that
I
like everybody's
actually-
unironically Nazis in there. Because
The
I know that a
castle
couple people have
welcomes
already
none of
left
us
because they think
Quartermain.
that. So
You, least of all.
I've been lenient with you guys. Sometimes I wonder if you guys are taking advantage of that leniency.
Damn! They're at the door. Quickly, Herr Quartermain, out the back.
But that's just kind of one of the things. I know that people get pissed at me when I delete posts, and I know people get pissed at me when I don't delete posts, so I'm like, I don't know what I meant to do. But that's just one of the constants. You can never please anyone. Everybody's gonna get pissed off at you for dumb shit. What's happening? Who the fuck is shooting me, man? Oh, this asshole. That's kind of interesting. Is PF posting Wignat? I mean, yeah, but I let that slide because they're like an actual group. So, like, that could just be like a... What the fuck is this? Oh, that's not good. Whoa, you reload this shit, like, real fucking quick. I just let that... I let that one slide because they're like a group that's, like, in the public eye. So that's kind of, like, a sensible thing to talk about. It's just, like, posting pictures of yourself holding white nationalist memorabilia. I'm gonna have to draw the line there because that's when people are gonna come in and think, oh, hey, this server's overrun with Nazis. And I don't really want people to get that impression. I just got shot in the face. I watched a bunch of interviews with that guy, by the way, Thomas Russo, or Rousseau, however you say it. He's definitely, he's interesting. He doesn't really seem... He knows a lot about American history. He doesn't really seem to know a whole lot about history outside of America. Be like Denmark and don't delete anything and don't ban anyone. Dude, servers, it will go to shit real quick if I do that. I mean, like I said, I'm trying to be, like, as lenient as I possibly can. It's just, like, at the same time, like, I know that, like, a bunch of people have left the server because they get pissed off at, like, some of the stuff people post in there. Which, you know, I mean, like, my first instinct is to be like, okay, well, whatever. If you're, like, that much of a pussy, like, fuck you, I don't want you in here anyway. But at the same time, like, I also kind of, like, as a YouTuber, have to be sort of pragmatic about it. Like, I don't want to get, like, a reputation as, like, some guy who, like, has, like, a bunch of, like, neo-Nazis in his server and shit. Which, I mean, at this juncture, I haven't really worried about a whole lot because, like, I'm still, like, a microscopic YouTuber in the grand scheme of things. So it's not like I really have any reputation to be worried about maintaining, but it's just, like, I don't fucking know, man. Like, in the off chance one of my videos goes, like, mega viral and all of a sudden I've got, like, 1 million people on the server. Like, if the first thing they see is, like, swastikas and people spamming all caps TND over and over again. I don't know, that just doesn't seem like a good look. I mean, like I said, like, my first instinct is just be like, okay, well, if, like, shit posted on the internet bothers you that much, suck a dick, but it's like I said, I gotta have a level of, like, pragmatism. And, you know, there's a couple of people who I actually really like, too, who left the server. Because, like, that Moon Overnight guy, I actually thought he was really cool. But, I don't know, he just didn't like people posting about, like, Ukraine or, like, Russia shit.
Looks like I'm famous.
You know that clip of Thomas Rousseau saying Christopher Columbus is a hero? I haven't seen that one. I don't really know a whole lot about the historiography of Christopher Columbus outside just he discovered America. That's not really like a... I don't know. It's funny. I don't actually know a huge amount about, like, American colonial history. Honestly. I know a lot about American history post the... like, after we became a country, but... the actual colonial history is not something I have, like, a super-duper in-depth knowledge of. Should probably change that. But, yeah. Like I said, I think he's interesting. I don't really agree with his arguments about America being an ethnicity or compromising a distinct ethnic category. I don't think there's going to be a distinct American ethnicity for probably like another couple hundred years at the least. So I think he's kind of off the mark there. Chris is a hero for the tidy whities. I guess. Wasn't he Italian? Italians aren't white. Neither are the Irish or Greeks or Turks or Germans or Slavs. The literal only white people are British people. And since I'm Norwegian and Slovak in my heritage, I'm not white. So you guys better be really fucking careful what you say around me, just so you know. Because I hate white people. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I think the only thing I really like about his group is they have really good aesthetics. And that's about it. I think that, I just don't think that in modern America, there's really there's any shot of like a group like that being successful. I think if you want like some kind of pseudo-revolutionary organization that tries to like revive traditionalism in America. I mean, first off, America as a country was it was made off of liberal Enlightenment principles. So the whole thing kind of has anti-traditionalism sort of built in, which I think is why it was allowed to like get this bad in the first place. But also, I think the other problem too is just I just don't think that America as a whole is a country where you can like viably pull off that like blood and soil like type mentality, you know? I think he'd have to go, if he wanted to actually have any chance at success, I think he'd need to go for like a more assimilationist route as opposed to like ethnic nationalism, where it's like anybody can join so long as like they uphold a set of values and behavior. I think he would have a shot at success then. But right now I think he's just gonna be banging his head against the wall. Also, why yeah, I didn't cut my hair. Why the fuck, like, I never promised I would. And why do you fucking care? My hair is not even that long. It is like the average length for all men who don't really get haircuts that often. Do you live in like fucking, I don't know, Botswana or some shit? Where like nobody has long hair and they're just bald all the time? That's a big motherfucker. That's two big motherfuckers. Ooh, this ain't good. Oh, I'm so boned. I'm so fucking boned. Can I get in one of these tanks and like blow shit up? I can't. Okay, well I got one bird's nest hair. Okay. Like honest question, have you never seen someone with like even mildly long hair before? Is this like a first for you? Do you live in like are you like one of those Amish people who just like recently was given access to a smartphone or something? I'm like kind of genuinely curious now. I don't want to go there just yet. All right, well, do you know Encyclopedia Dramatica's page on Political Compass? No, I didn't know they had one. I thought Encyclopedia Dramatica like died before anybody cared about Political Compass. I'll have to look at that later. What we got here?
When did the Germans get breeding robots?
I'm just as surprised as you are.
I didn't know robots existed in World War II.
So, tell me about Elaine.
Not much to tell. She was an archaeologist, the only daughter of a wealthy German mine owner. We met on a dig in Iran.
Historical inaccuracy.
And the second I heard her reading flawless Sanskrit, I knew it was too late for me.
She sounds exactly like yourself.
I asked myself that all the time. One day, I woke up and she was just gone.
Well, sheesh. When that happens to me, I usually leave an angry note on the dress.
Really? At least your hair doesn't. At least your hair doesn't fall on your forehead. What do you mean? Anyway, the historical inaccuracy, people didn't call it Iran back then. They called it Persia. They actually, Iran didn't even get that name, Iran, until, I think, either right before or during World War II. They changed it because Iran means, like, land of the Aryans or some shit. And they wanted to get on Germany's good side and be like, yes, we are Aryans. Just like you. Ignore our brownish skin. We are totally Aryan. Good sirs. I mean, to be fair, I guess it worked because he never invaded them, so... You know, all things considered, I guess it was a winning strat in the end. The fuck are you spamming these square letters in my fucking chat? Since I'm a Patriot Front affiliated streamer now, I'm banning all foreigners from my chat. This is a racist xenophobe stream now. Or something, I guess. Persians are the of Aryans. Are the OF Aryans? You mean the OnlyFans Aryans? Do they have OnlyFans in World War II? I didn't know about this. I mean, like, well, the robots I can suspend my disbelief for because, they had, like trains, and trains are basically, like, robots, I guess, if you, like, hold one eye closed or something. So, I mean, yeah, but if you can't even get country names right, you probably shouldn't even be making video games, TBH. So, hey, Dosman, lose my email address, please. Translate them? I'm not super duper interested in that. I'll do it later, I guess. I don't even know how because I have them on my phone, but the chat open on my phone, I mean. This is gonna require a gun that fires fast. Which I have no ammo for. I don't have ammo for anything. No, the dev of this game, he was chill as hell. Yeah, Dosman, those guys are awesome. They were in my stream a while ago, and people were, like, telling them all this crazy shit. Like, telling them to make games about terrorists, and they were just, like, vibing with it. I was like, damn, that's great. This game's pretty fun so far. I like it. Dev is Dosman, bro. What are you talking about? let's go back here. I can't read any language other than English because English is God's language. So I don't even need to read anything else. This ain't going good. Alright, so I don't really have any ammo, is the problem. This sounds like Doom music playing in the background, by the way. Like, Doom 1 music, I mean. That's the Half-Life 2 shotgun shell noise. That's interesting. There's a lot of Half-Life sounds borrowed in this game, I've noticed. I showed depressed people Goron City videos and they become happy forever. What's a Goron City? I've heard Goron before, but I don't know what Goron City is. I didn't know there was a city of Gorons. I didn't even know Gorons were things that could gather and make a urban metropolis. Okay, so I have blue key now. Let's open blue key doors. Holy shit. Okay, well, I got... Oh, no, there's still more blue key doors. Damn, I only need to shoot him like a million times. And then I see these guys hiding around a corner like little camping bitches. Oh, I'm gonna die and burn in hell. I died and I'm gonna burn in hell. Sounds for machine guns used to be taken from HL1. Oh, really? That's interesting. I have to play the whole fucking thing again? Is there no quick save? There's no quick save. That is sexual.
So,
Do I need to talk to these guys? Played the Thing video game a really long time. I was still in elementary school. But yeah, I really liked it. I need to get the remaster because it looks really cool. And I just like financially supporting Night Dive because they are a based studio that does based studio things. I think that we should support all based developers. I think everybody who plays video games has a moral obligation to do so. And if you don't, you're gonna die and burn in hell. Oh my god, I ate a whole Papa John's pizza earlier because I'm a fat piece of shit. Oh boy. Alright, back to upstairs. I saw PF videos instead. What? Patriot Front again? Man, you really like yourself some Patriot Front. God, dude, I'm fucking thirsty. I'm about to go get some. I've been like drinking water this whole time. I'm about to go get some more water and get, turbo hydrated. Shit. Okay, I thought there was like a mech monster down here. I couldn't remember. Do you have Papa John's spiky? Do you have Papa John's spicy chicken ranch pizza in USA? I don't know, probably. I just got Hawaiian pizza. Let's do this. Oh, this fucking sucks. Alright. What is that, like a really good subspecies of pizza? The spicy chicken ranch pizza? I don't know. Never had it. I don't like spicy foods. Spicy foods are just inelegant. They make the act of eating feel too unwelcoming, in my opinion. Did you finish the no fun allowed reading video? No, I only got about 5 minutes into it, and then I went to go do something else. It was really interesting, though. I plan to go watch the whole thing. It's so weird to me that More Death is still like a big guy in the Doom community. I didn't figure anybody still gave a fuck about that dude. Wasn't there a blue key up here? I've heard a lot of things, too, about Doom World going to shit over the years. The fact that they ban WADs from being entered into the CAC Awards just from being from like a specific website is turbo gay. Like that is maximum negative homosexual behavior. It was my favorite back in Qatar. Wondering if the menus are different aside from no bacon. I have no idea. Aren't like fast food restaurants in the Arab Peninsula like fucking crazy? Like there's a million of them and they're all like really fancy. I know Kuwait is like the fucking Kuwait City is like the fucking like fast food capital of planet Earth pretty much, from what I've heard. Well, is Qatar a pretty cool country? Arabian Peninsula countries are interesting to me. I don't know why, they just are. Conceptually. The idea behind them is something I find interesting. Desert nations that are rich as shit because of oil. I don't think I'd ever want to visit, though, because I hear it's hot as a motherfucker. Isn't Qatar where Al Jazeera comes from, BT Dubs? If I'm remembering correctly. Play Kiwi Farms Doom 2? Probably at some point. After this and the next game I'm gonna stream, I think I'm gonna take a break from streaming for a bit and try and get back into making videos, because there's a couple games I want to make videos on. So, fuck is shooting me? Whatever. I think that's my plan. I know people clown on Doha and Dubai and quality of life. Why? Okay, so I thought that people really liked Dubai until recently, when all of a sudden I've started seeing people like shit on Dubai like really hard. And I was like, wait a minute. I thought everybody liked Dubai though, or I thought Dubai was like some crazy future city. But now like nobody likes it, and I got like really confused. So I don't really know anything about Dubai. Well, okay, I do know. I mean, I always thought it was supposed to be like a cyberpunk city or whatever. I didn't know that there were things people clowned on it for. That looks like that one SCP that you're like not supposed to look at its face or something. If I'm remembering correctly. Green key's upstairs, right? Why do they clown on them? Because they're in the desert and they're hot as shit? I think Dosman is really getting better at level design. I'll say that, because the level design in this mod has been really cool, I think. Those are the farthest reaching fucking flamethrowers I've ever seen. Oh my word. That's madness right there. Okay, what did I just pick up? Oh, it's the flat cannon from Helldivers. Is Helldivers 2 still fun? I haven't played it in a couple of months. Dude, the Half-Life 2 shotgun shell sounds are just so satisfying. I could masturbate to those noises. NGL. You guys know that NGL doesn't actually stand for not gonna lie, it stands for Northern Gonorrhea Liquors. Just thought y'all should know that. Another motherfucker who's like almost invincible. I killed him in 2 shots. Adam something. That's a YouTuber, right? Treatment of migrant workers. World Cup was held in Qatar and a lot of fun. Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. I remember hearing that like they did some fucked up things with the World Cup stadium. Didn't like a ton of people like die building that stadium and shit? So yeah, I remember hearing about that. That is pretty fucked up. NGL. Northern Gonorrhea Liquors. Adam something's vid on Dubai also played a role. Who? I can't even remember Adam something. I mean, I know I've heard that name before, but I can't place anything about him mentally right now. All right. Okay. I've killed hundreds of men. I like how somebody said Qatar mistreats migrants, and that was all it took for generic name to go. Oh, they're based. They treat migrants poorly. Oh man, based fucking country, dude. Least immigrant hating European. Is this the fucking room from Twin Peaks, by the way? This is what this looks like. That sounds like Half-Life, the noises from Half-Life when you pick up ammo. Right there, I just noticed that. That's crazy. They just like straight up use like a shit ton of Half-Life. Whoa. I teleminored. Okay, whatever. Exit. Next level. That was the longest level so far.
There's a ton of them in the next room. Ready yourself for a fight.
Okay.
Sounds like at least 30 or 40 of them.
I killed way more than that the last level.
Hold up, Mr. Quartermain. Do you hear that chanting? It's me.
I hear nothing at all, actually.
Mr. Q, you know I try not to criticize your plans, but I gotta say, this direct assault seems somewhat foolhardy. Perhaps if we leave and then try sneaking around.
Fuck that pussy shit.
Plus, we'll be running out of time. I didn't mention it before, but we're approaching a moment of extreme importance to the occultist. A solar eclipse.
Okay. Huh, that is a shit ton of them. Oh, they're made of invincible. Hello, NPCs. Do you ever stop and think, how did we get here? What do you mean? Well, I joined the army to secure a future for the German people. Nice. You know, Lebensraum and all that stuff, but what does that have to do with giant squid monsters? I learned a long time ago not to ask questions. I mean, I was raised Catholic. I can't even pronounce half the thing these lunatics are saying. Shut up, you will get us both shot. I was going to be sent to Russia, but I was diverted to sit here and chant gibberish, and I know which of the two I would prefer. That's awesome. Okay.
You must be Aloysius.
Who the fuck are you?
Yes, I know who. Don't be shy.
Qatar is real social democrats.
He's the prophet.
That's not a name.
That's a title, not a name.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think you could pronounce my true name. No human lungs could possibly contain my true name. Your mind would claw itself to freedom before you even finished saying it.
My mind is clawing itself to freedom just hearing you drone on.
I hear you've been something of a bother to my friends and associates in the National Socialist Party along the way.
National Socialist Party.
Bothering Nazis is what we do best.
You know, if you just
Bernie Sanders is a Nazi because he's a National Socialist.
get together tonight. Unfortunately, she's right.
Ooh, she's hot.
The essence.
Interactive sex scene
Enjoy
for
your
6 hours, like that game Atomic Heart.
clips to catch. My dearest, would you be so kind as to dispose of Mr. Quartermain and his friends?
It would be my pleasure to dispose of these Untermensch. Oh man, she's getting me a little bit hot and bothered right now. Okay, I'm being shot at. Where did like the 400 people that were just here go? I love how they just had a 1488 reference, by the way, in that dialogue. I joined the army to secure The future of German people. I feel like I wonder if my stream of psychotic Slavic racists had any influence on that one singular line of dialogue in a game that was probably in the final stages of development already by the time I streamed their other games. She just took her fucking clothes off. Oh shit, it's a bullet hell now. I died. I died. Will you stream Butcher's Creek? Yeah, after this. That's gonna be probably the last game I stream for a bit. Come on, bitch. I want to see them clothes come off again. God damn it. Oh, naked titties. I'm 12. Oh, she doesn't spawn the fucking other guys anymore. Oh, is she dead? Badass. Can I just pick up a razor blade or some shit? So wait, was I in the Heretic?
This place, this world outside our own, must be all that remains of Atlantis.
This is the fucking Do you think film cells are real? Not really. I mean, I'm sure there's like maybe one or two, but generally speaking, I mean, all you need to know, the biggest femcell website on the internet is Crystal Cafe, and when you go there, like half of the posts are about like how to deal with boyfriend problems. So I think that says it all, pretty much. But I mean, like, I think that there are legitimate. Whoa. I mean, like, you know, there's what? There's like a billion, like 8 billion people on the planet. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that there's like at least some women out there who are like just legitimately incapable of attracting like a male partner or whatever. But as a rule of thumb, I think there are dramatically less femcells than there are incels. I feel like that's a pretty uncontroversial opinion. I don't really think anybody is out there claiming that there's, like, a significant number of femcells, really. It's just not how dating dynamics work. It's not even like a red pill, like, Jordan Peterson thing. That's like just how it is. Is Jordan Peterson still like all fucked up, by the way? Like, is he still like addicted to benzos or some shit, like everybody was saying? Because I remember that was like a big thing a while ago. People were like, yo, Jordan Peterson's like about to die because of benzos. And his daughter is like fucking Andrew Tate or some shit. I was like, shit, if my daughter was fucking Andrew Tate, yeah, I'd be killing myself on benzos. Fuck that. You know, she'd be getting sex slaved. So... am I just supposed to kill like 1 million people or something? Is that the plan? Do a video on Race Guesser? Maybe. That might be fun. I don't really know how good of a video it would be, but maybe when I'm like really washed up and completely out of ideas and have nothing left to contribute to the platform, I'll do that. No, he made a vid crying about it and said that he was better and proceeded to sell a course to his viewers. Yeah, that sounds like something he would do. Especially, I know you're not lying because you said he was crying about it. And that's like, because I don't watch any Jordan Peterson stuff because I'm not really a fan of him. But like, every time I do see something about him, he's like weeping or some shit. I'm like, wasn't this supposed to be like some fucking, like, paragon of masculinity or something? Which, I mean, personally, I don't think crying makes you less of a man or less masculine, but, like, crying about every fucking thing, I mean, that's not even a matter of, like, masculinity. That's just a matter of, like, mental stability at that point. You know? I mean, like, even if a woman, like, cries at, like, about every fucking thing, you're kind of like, okay, this lady needs to get on some lithium stat. Like, holy shit, you should not be... Matt Walsh or Dave Rubin? I don't really care for either, but I would say Matt Walsh, because Dave Rubin interviewed Netanyahu and was, like, sucking his dick, so...
If I ever want to see anything normal ever again, I'm going to have to get that magic box back from the prophet, or whatever he calls himself.
So I would say Matt Walsh. I think that the concepts of those two movies he made recently are interesting. I haven't seen them, and I don't even really care enough to see them, but I think it's an interesting, like, conceptual thing, I suppose. What? I just punched a dog. Okay. But yeah, Dave Rubin's just one of those, like, I'm not right-wing. I'm a centrist classical liberal. And it's like, brother, just say you're right-wing, man. Like, you're not fooling anyone. You're just being annoying and stupid and disingenuous. Also, he literally did an interview with Netanyahu and was like, I interview Netanyahu about the deep state and their motivations. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Netanyahu, enemy of the deep state, everyone. Whatever. I know some people don't like it when I talk about politics. That was relayed to me recently, so I guess I should stop right there. Oh, my back hurts. The fucking, I know I just said stop talking about it, but well, fuck you, I lied. The fucking MDZ thing was so fucking funny where they're making fun of Dave Rubin. And he's like, Ryan, you got any headlines for me? Yeah, Dave Rubin drinking his son's piss straight from the source. And he's like, yeah, great, Dave Rubin. Yeah, he's going to raise some great kids, have a normal family. That shit was so funny. Oh, she's naked again. I also really like the line where the one guy, what's his name? Or no, Kyle was the guy who said that. The one guy, Ryan, he's like, yeah, just got word that Woody Allen is apparently going to adopt a fifth wife. That shit was so fucking funny. Man, Woody Allen is a fucked up guy. It's awesome. Have I even seen any... I don't think I've ever even seen a Woody Allen movie. I want to see Sleeper. That movie seems interesting. And I also want to see this movie he did called Match Point. Looks pretty cool. But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a Woody Allen movie. He just doesn't really stream Kiwi Farms Doom 2. Hey, you already asked me that. And I said I might at some point. But I also said that Butcher's Creek will probably be the last game I stream for a little bit because I want to start making videos again. Because I think I'm a way better video maker than I am a streamer. I don't think I'm actually very good at streaming, TBH fam. I don't have the necessary energy or charisma to really make it entertaining or sexually gratifying for the audience. mean, I'll still stream occasionally. It's just I've been kind of like marathoning it lately. And I don't know, it just doesn't feel like as productive as making videos. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm kind of
I'd love to study these.
playing everything by ear at the moment.
Culture stuff.
QE Dooms 2 was the thing that you linked earlier in the chat, right? Because that shit was funny. The Nick Fuentes thing. That was really funny. Okay. I don't have health. Fuck it. The pistol just gets them. When you look at random stuff is when the stream peaks. Yeah, I agree, honestly. I feel like I'm... But see, I don't want to do that because that makes me feel like I'm a dark mirror. Like I'm becoming that which I hate, which is commentary streamers. I have such a moral distaste of that style of man. You know, yeah, I do. Like LOL, American Futurist 09A stuff. Yeah, I think that's funny too, and I think it's interesting too, but I don't know. Like I said, a lot of it was brought to my attention recently that apparently, holy shit. I don't have the health for this. It was brought to my attention recently that some people really don't like it when I talk about that stuff or showcase it. Which, I mean, like, I don't know, man. It's like, on one hand, it's like I don't really care because it's like I don't really like super filtering myself. Just to, like, because some people get, like, really bothered about shit. But, like, at the same time, like I said, I gotta be, like, to a degree pragmatic about this shit. Fuck me in the asshole, speaking of which. Oh, god damn it.
Ever again, I'm going to have to get that magic box back from the prophet.
Okay, let's do this. It's peak. Yeah, I agree. I think that is when the stream is most entertaining. Also, I'm gonna be real, I also don't know if I could keep that up for like a really super duper long time. Plus, at some point, I want to become an actual, like, leader of a political party that starts, like, a mass mobilized militant movement. And I feel like if I have a reputation as a streamer, I will not be taken seriously in the field of political battle. So that's another concern that I have. I will not join Patriot Front, generic name. Do not suggest that because I know that you were thinking about it. Oh, God. You know, I kind of want to interview Thomas Russo because, like, I've got, like, a lot of questions to ask him because, like, I don't know, like, I watched those interviews, but, like, there's still just a lot of things that seem unclear to me about like his ideology, stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't obsessively watch enough of those interviews to parse it out. But I still have deep questions. I fucking saw the interview. Join Black Hebrew Israelites. I don't know if I can. I don't think I fit. I don't think I fit the criteria. Yeah, I could try, I guess. I could put in an application. Do you fuck with James Ferraro? I don't even know who that is. Something tells me, I'm getting this sinking feeling that he's some kind of guy who don't like black people. I don't know why, but I get this feeling. Interviewing what's his name, Louis Farrakhan, or however you pronounce it, that'd probably be kind of fun. Be like, hey man, do you think I'm going to hell? And he's like, Demon of Yakub! And he kills me. That'd be awesome. I think I'm nearing the end of this game. So when I do that, I'll have a chance to look up all the shit everybody's been talking with me about. Look up all the disgusting, degenerate garbage that you freaks want me to look up on a near daily basis. Oh, I have so many of these.
I'd love to study these, but unfortunately, I have a culture stop.
Is there any health anywhere down here I can get before this encounter that will probably kill me? No? Okay. Why is this fucking guy not dead? Oh, shit. Okay. That took for a while. Do you fuck with Francis Naguma? Yeah, he's awesome. That part where he, like, fed dissidents to ants while he was dressed as Santa Claus. That's like real-life kenography. That's like one of the fucking craziest things. I heard the Santa Claus part wasn't actually true, but in my headcanon I make it true, because that's just so wild. I mean, that dude is like legit like a Hearts of Iron meme mod leader. Like, you know, like how like lots of Hearts of Iron mods have like these really psychotic, crazy like guys you can get to lead countries. He's like one of those, basically, but in real life. Like, him and Pol Pot are, like, actual examples of that genre of leader. And you know, his fucking nephew is still running the country, too. That's also pretty wild. Tiaboro or something, Obiang, whatever his name is. I think he's like 80,000 years old or something, probably. This reminds me of this looks like a level from the Citadel. I started getting like a wave of comments on the Citadel video that are just indecipherable to me. Like, I'll read some of those comments and I'll be like, what is your stupid ass trying to even fucking say to me? Maybe I'll look at them later and like make fun of them. Be like, wow, look at these people commenting on this video and giving me engagement are so fucking dumb and I hate them. That guy took a lot of bullets to kill. Okay. I think I'm getting closer to the end. I'm not actually really 100% sure, but something about this whole section feels very climactic to me. What's your opinion on Rhodesia? I don't know. I don't have one really. Some foreign country that I don't really care about. Bunch of white dudes like got run out, and now it's like a bunch of black people. And their economy sucks, so they're going back to the gold standard. Which is a pretty interesting idea, I think. I know, what was his name who led the country for a while? Mugabe? Was he a good guy or a bad guy? I heard he was a bad guy. But I don't know if he was actually a bad guy or if that's just a liberal media telling me to hate him. Give me the skinny on Mugabe. Was he based or was he soy? Was he trad? Was he trad or was Rhodesia trad? I don't know. I want to know who's trad, I want to know who's based, and I want to know who's soy. I will make my opinions on this entire situation based solely off of that information. Otherwise, I do not care if it cannot be conveyed to me in any other way. I know a lot of people... Like, I don't normally like to, like, sling around accusations of racism. But I know a lot of people who I would consider kind of racist have, like, really strong opinions on that shit. Mugabe is soy. What's soy about him? What did he do that is, soy-worthy? Rhodesia was the guys who went to war with, like, M16s and in those, like, booty shorts, right? Those, like, khaki booty shorts. That's kind of cool. I guess I like Rhodesia. If that's what they did. If they went to war in khaki booty shorts. I'm gonna die. Fuck, I'm gay! I have to do all of that again. Depression. Hey, Dosman, when are you guys gonna discover quick save technology? You did last time. And, what was it called? Dead Trash? He was a commie? Was he? I thought he was just like a generic socialist. I didn't know he was a commie. If he was a commie... Yeah, I'd say that's pretty soy. I'd say that that's grounds for the soy... The soy... status. That earns you soy status in my book. He's dead now, though, isn't he? Just shot randomly. A lot of men with shotguns. Also, that was Liberia, not Rhodesia. What? The guys with the white booty shorts, or the white guys with the booty shorts, that was definitely Rhodesia, bro. Because Liberia was the cannibal guy. I may not know my African warlord lore that much, but I know it a little bit. Don't try and pull a fast one on me, bud. Won't work. I'm too educated. Simply have such a vast repository of knowledge that I cannot be bested in battles of trivia. It is futile. I would not try that again if I were you, just saying. fucking guys aren't dying? What? Okay. Do I have... Yes, let's use this. Alright. Alright, we're good. Liberia was the one where, like, black people from America in the 1800s went there. Because they were like, well, we don't like America. And we're supposed to be from Africa, so let's go to Africa. And they went to Africa, and they, like, enslaved the people there. They were like, hey, why don't we just do the same thing that they were doing to us, but, like, to these guys? That'd be kind of cool, right? That's a pretty wild story, I think. This is going to require me to use my magic hand. I don't know if it's actually hurting him that much. Fuck off. I don't think it's hurting him at all, actually. Never mind, it hurt him. Yeah, what the story of Liberia is literally like these black Americans, they wanted to return to their ancestral roots, so they went to West Africa and they carved out a territory for themselves, and the Africans that were like there, I guess like the Africans, the double Africans, they like enslaved them using the plantation system from the South. Which is like a really fucked up story, but also kind of like funny in like a really macabre way. Don't quote me as saying slavery is funny, by the way, please. I don't know if I really have the weaponry for this. Okay, what the fuck? That was like so much less than when I used the magic hand, which is supposed to be like the BFG super weapon. How does that make any fucking sense? Nerd. Motherfucker, weren't you just the one schooling me about this shit with Rhodesia and all that? You're calling me the nerd? That's hypocrisy, man. I might have to inform you that you need to go fuck yourself. Just saying. Hypocrite. He's right there. Never mind, didn't matter. All these nut jobs. Alright, what happens here? Nothing? Okay, cool. Oh, there's stairs. People shooting me. He fell. Oh, man, my back and my shoulders, they're hurting me. I really like the music in this game, man. It really reminds me of like PS2 era gaming. Man, I was thinking about, maybe it's just because I was growing up in that era, but I think that PS2 era gaming is like the peak of video gaming, period. Because like the PS2 era, games had gotten along they were technologically and monetarily like advanced enough to where developers could do a lot more with them. But they hadn't gotten so technologically and monetarily advanced that there was like a restriction on their creativity. You should apply for policymaking. Your extensive knowledge of governance. I don't know if I have an extensive knowledge of it, but I mean, I've thought about it, honestly. I've thought about doing is joining my local Democratic Party and subverting it from the inside and turning it into like a totalitarian, like dictatorship parties centered around me, where like my rule is law and indisputable, and then I can spread that to the rest of the Democratic Party and then absorb all parties in America into my totalitarian, like, kind of agrarian Pol Pot style governance, and like launch a new era of American supremacy over the rest of the galaxy, and I will go down forever in history and be remembered. I think that's kind of what I want to do with my life, actually. Apply for PMCs? Not applying for PMCs. I think I'm past the age for that, right? Don't you have to be like before 25 or some shit? I'm like 29, so like I'm like old. I'm like geriatric. I'd go to join and they'd be like, okay, yeah, fucking grandpa. And then they'd shoot me right there. What weapon should I use to destroy these people? I want to use this. You know what I think would actually be a useful use of my government and political knowledge? I need to start playing Hearts of Iron 4. I tried to play Crusader Kings one time, and like I didn't know what to do. Like at all. Like I didn't know what I was supposed to like do or like press or anything. And so I got mad and I said, this game is fucking gay and stupid, and I turned it off. And I don't know. PMCs are for ages above 18? Well, yeah, I mean, I'm only 17, so I can't join. So there you go. My argument is won. Alright. How many more levels are in this game? Because, like, I really like it, but I also want to beat it. If I don't beat it tonight, I might, chop my dick off on stream. I think that might also be kind of a cool idea. What should I do to make the stream more interesting? Would self-harm make the stream more interesting? Thoughts? Like, you know how, like, e-girls do that? Like, if you donate to me, I'll, like, write your name on my arm with my Sharpie marker. And I'm like, yeah, that's pussy shit. You donate to me, I'll write your name on my arm with a fucking razor blade. Do you guys think that would be, like a way to differentiate myself from the rest of the streaming crowd, so to speak? The peons? Fuck it, let's just... Watching a Civ 5 video, I had no interest in playing it. Yeah, I definitely couldn't do city builders. Unless it's a roller coaster. Does Roller Coaster Tycoon count as a city builder? I used to like that. I liked Roller Coaster Tycoon a little bit. If that counts as a city builder. Does this hurt me? It does, in fact. I don't know, it's just add brain rot to the stream. What, like watching Skibbity Toilet? Should I do a reaction to all 400 quintillion episodes of Skibbity Toilet that are out? You know that guy's listed on the poll comp page for Fourth Theory? For Fourth Political Theory, the guy who makes Skibbity Toilet? I saw that and I was like, oh my god. This is all part of a ploy by the Eurasianists to defeat the Atlanticists through making us retarded. How did we not see this sooner? I bet you Dugan was consulted on Skibbity Toilet. Alright, what am I supposed to do here? I get the feeling that when I pick this up, something's gonna happen that's bad. Nothing happened that's bad, that's cool. Okay, that's the green door. Oh my god, my Rizzlers. My Rizzlers. Don't make me... Okay, that's my new name for you guys, for my viewers and my audience. You guys are my Rizzlers from now on. And you have Bot Buoy to blame for that. I'm gonna open up every stream, every video with that from now on. I'm gonna say, what's up, my Rizzlers? Maybe that's how you become like a huge YouTuber. I just wanted to see if it would hurt me, man. Also, what's with the Citadel videos comments? What do you mean? There's just a lot. I mean, like, there's, like, people are just, like, repeating themselves at this point. Like, there's, like, a billion, like, I have so many fucking comments on that goddamn video that are like, oh, but what about H-Doom? And it's like, that's a mod, not a game, you fucking asshole. Also, read the comments. Every fucking other person has made that observation. You're not smart. I'm sorry, bud. But then there's, like, also a bunch of people who, like, are, like, have these, like, really strong opinions about that game, too. They're like, this game looks like trash. And it's just like, okay, I guess so. I mean, like, it has flaws, definitely. I mean, it runs like dog shit, and it's got, like, 2D sprites, so that's kind of fucked up, but... I don't know, like, what do you want me to say? Do you want me to say, yeah, I'm gonna personally sodomize the developer? Oh, yeah, I get a lot of people, too, who are, like, saying, like, I'm reading too hard into the game and it's not meant to be, like, sexually titillating. And I'm just like, dude, if you are actually making that argument, you're lost. And I don't know if you can be found. One guy said, this game just looks like a ripoff of Scorn. You know, that fucking, like, H.R. Geiger-Beksinski game that came out a while ago that's, like, half walking simulator, half, like, shittily made shooter? Apparently, the Citadel is, like, a copy of that, somehow. Which, that was, like, really perplexing to me. And what's funny, too, is he said, this is just another Scorn-like. And I was like, first off, I don't know if there are enough people who have been inspired by Scorn to start making Scorn-likes. This game came out before Scorn. And also, it's nothing like Scorn. It's just like one of those comments that's like, where do you even start with disagreeing with it? Because the guy makes like 8 different claims, and like none of them are correct. So it's like, I don't even know where to begin with this. Like, that's, if you want me to add brain rot to the stream, maybe that's what I should do. I should just fucking start reading the comments on that video. Scorn was trash. Yeah, I was like really excited for that game too, and then like it came out and I watched some gameplay of it and I was like, what the fuck? This doesn't even look like a game hardly. Is this a game for ants? That was a Zoolander reference, guys. You guys like Zoolander? Zoolander's fun. Can I get a med pack? Because like there's a million fucking people here and I don't have the means to kill them really. I'm gonna die. My mom sent me a video. My mommy sent me a video. It's probably a cat video. She sends me at least 12 cat videos a day. Which sucks because I hate cats. I'm just kidding. I love cats. Cats are fucking awesome. I like rabbits a lot. Rabbits are my favorite animals. Rabbits are fucking awesome. Anybody doesn't like rabbits, you will not find mercy under my regime. Sorry, not sorry. Hashtag gaslight gate girl boss keep or whatever the thing is. If I die in this level, I'm donating to Hamas, by the way. I'm about to fucking donate to Hamas, dude, and I'm not even fucking joking. Alright, where's someone give me the link to donate to Hamas. Okay, right now. Oh my god, this is so far fucking back, man. Oh, Dosman, please invest in checkpoint or autosave technology, I beg of you, kings. Should I add a comment to the video? I mean, you can, but I mean, like, I'll say like a really mean thing in response that'll make you sad. Even if you say, like, hey, man, this is a great video. Keep doing what you're doing. I'll respond. I'll say, man, if you just, like, took yourself off the planet, that'd be cool. Man. I mean, I'll give Scorn 1 praise. At least they actually bothered to add combat. I remember that period in the mid-2010s where, like, everybody was just making a fucking walking simulator was, like, one of the most AIDS-ridden periods of gaming history. And I do not miss it. Fucking hated all of those games. I know that I shit on it in like every other video, but seriously, Soma might be like one of my least favorite games ever. I hated that game. I got done with Soma and I was like, this is one of the few games I've ever played that like makes me want to like do violent things to the developers. And those developers are nice because they like my Amnesia the Bunker video. And that's cool and all, and I really appreciate them commenting on it and being positive, but they also made Soma. So when the day comes, they will not last. When the prophecy is fulfilled, they will be my enemy. And I will show them no quarter. Because they made a game I didn't like. And there is no sin more worth punishing. Last time I met a guy who made a game that I didn't like, and this was in real life, I actually ran him over with my car. I'll even give you all the address where I hid the body, too, so you know I'm not lying. Alright, where am I supposed to fucking go? I don't even know. Back downstairs? Man, you kill a lot of dogs in this game. This is a fucked up game. Dosman, what are you doing? Why are you making me kill canines so much? My friend is playing Dead by Daylight. God have mercy on their soul. You guys know who my favorite Dead by Daylight killer was? No shit, it was Michael Myers. I'm not joking. I know he's like supposed to be one of the worst ones in that game. I don't care. I love Halloween, and playing as Michael Myers was fun. I like the Death Slinger too, the cowboy with the gun. I liked him because he was the guy with a gun, and that was cool. Because I like games with a gun. Game with a gun is fun. My review. But yeah, Dead by Daylight sucked. That game, it's like fun for like a day, and then after that, it's just like, wow, this is torturous. Did you guys see that fucking Siege pre-fire I just did, by the way? Yeah, but this was me saying Halloween is my favorite movie in the context of telling you that Michael Myers is my favorite killer in Dead by Daylight. So it's actually, technically, in some sense, the first time I've told you that Halloween is my favorite movie ever. So, I'll give you my address on Discord, and if you could come eat my fucking ass, that'd be appreciated. Just saying. Dead by Daylight is soy. It is incredibly soy. It's a very soylent video game. Soylent powered video game. Soylent? However you say it. Yeah. I could feel my balls shrinking the longer I played it. I was like, this is a very estrogen infused video game. And I swear off its existence as of now. This is a video game for low T's only. Unlike me, I'm a high T, alpha male, uber god. I drink raw milk, eat raw eggs. I bench press a lot. I bench press so much. What if they live in a different country? So? What, is this fucking like 1355? Did we not have planes? Get a fucking plane ticket, get the fuck over here, and eat my fucking ass. There's no excuse. The fuck, is this the Middle Ages? I feel like I'm being so effective right now in the video game. Can't wait for that to change. This is a big health thing. Health pack. What? Why did I say health thing? I think talking about brain rot has affected me. Damn it, Trump denied my visa. There are 20 million illegal immigrants that will tell you that that was not a problem for them. So, yet again, I say, what is your excuse? I think you have none, good sir. Exit? Cool. Holy shit. We got explosive barrels now, like at the end of the game pretty much. That's a weird time to introduce those. Oh shit. I'll go there in a second. Oh my god, I've almost killed 1,000 people in this game. Imagine, and this whole game is set in like what? Like a fucking 48-hour period? Imagine killing like 1,000 people in a 2-day time span. Imagine how much of a trad alpha male you'd have to be to accomplish such a feat. You'd have to be the traddest giga trads. Alright, so speaking of which. Man, those guys fucking suck. I hate those armor guys. Alright, no keys. He's gonna shoot me with a gun. That's even the Half-Life 2 shotgun firing sound, man. It's just the Half-Life 2 shotgun, but transplanted into a 2D plane of existence. Incredible. What will the next video be? I bet it's Kiwi Farms Doom 2. It's not. Probably, I think it should be a surprise. It's not gonna be a first-person shooter. I'll tell you all that. It's gonna be a survival horror game. because I haven't done a video on a survival horror game in a while. And I really like those games, so I want to play one and make a video on it. I think that's like the focus of my channel is the shooters, survival horror, and car combat games. Which realistically means the focus of my channel is shooters and survival horror because there's like 12 car combat games in existence. So, but will you play Witchfire? Probably not for a video. At least not for a while. I mean, I probably will eventually. I shouldn't say that. I mean, first off, it's going to be in early access for another like 22 years probably. But I don't know. It's just not like I've made like a short list of like games that like I want to do videos on, like, for sure. And that is not on the list currently, but I'll probably play it eventually at some point. Will you make one on the British guy on the island survival horror that you got? British guy on the island survival horror that I got. British guy on the island? Which one is that? I am not sure what you're talking about. I apologize. I'm sure I'm gonna feel real goddamn stupid when I figure out what it is, but British guy on the island. What is that? Kiwi Farms Doom 2. Generic, if you recommend that. That's like the new fucking thing you're gonna do where it's like Grezzo 2 where you just recommend it 800 times. And I have to say no 800 times. Dead of Darkness. Oh, that one! No, I'm not gonna do a video on that one. It would have made a good video though, but no, I'm not gonna do a video on that. Because I already played it on stream, so. That was a good game though. I hope y'all enjoyed watching it because I definitely enjoyed playing it. I thought it was very good. Honestly, since I've started streaming, that's probably the best game I've played. Oh, shit. Yeah, I greatly enjoyed it. I liked most of these Dosman games, too. These are neat little games. Kind of enjoyed them. Except for Scarab. Didn't like Scarab. But all the rest, pretty good. Well, Reaper was just okay. But other than Scarab and Reaper, these have all been good. This fucking asshole's not dying, by the way. That guy was almost made him invincible. Also, I don't know if Nazi flamethrower units look like that during the war. That also might not be historically accurate. I'll have to get on Dosman about that. I'll be Dosman's historic correspondent. Maybe that's what I should do. Be their historic correspondent and be like, alright, so let me tell you everything about this World War II game that's not realistic. Okay, so first off, robots, that's not realistic. Iran, that's not realistic. Gas chambers, it's not... Okay, sorry, you know I had to make a joke about that. Okay. Oh, did you guys hear that Hassan Piker got banned from Twitch again? for something. I don't even know what he got banned for. I think he's already gotten unbanned. It wouldn't surprise me if he has. Because, you know, he's one of their biggest cash cows. I'll say this about these Dosman games. They're definitely getting more ambitious as they get a hang of this engine, I think. So that's really interesting to see. Oh, shit. For a day? What for a day? Sorry, I like mentally move on from topics like really quickly. Oh, that's what you Hassan, that's right. Twitch is getting sued. I can't be asked to check why. Can you check why? Dude, the magic hand is OP. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Remember when, like, Indie Fox farted into a mic and, like, that was what was the final straw? That was fucking hilarious. That whole fucking episode of Twitch's history. This guy's like a fucking super Nazi. What the fuck? That was so fucking terrifying. Dosman Zaka 1. I'll get them on Zaka 1. I'll email them and be like, hey, one of my viewers will literally not shut the fuck up about this schizophrenic Muslim guy. You should contact him and tell him that you're part of an anti-Freemason game development collective, and he'll probably write everything for you free of charge. And Dosman will be like, oh, that's so heckin' based. Heckin' Harino, wholesome doggo, we did it, Keanu. You're breathtaking, Keanu. That was so... Okay, being for real, though, I know it's like a soy Reddit thing, but I don't give a shit. That fucking was so badass when they did that. Because I remember I was at my buddy's apartment, and we were watching E3 that year when they revealed that Keanu Reeves... Zaka won the Cult of Tau, yeah. Oh, man, that'd be funny. But, like, we were at my buddy's apartment, we were watching E3 when they were doing that Cyberpunk trailer. And we were like, oh, that's cool. And my friends... They could tell the trailer was ending, so they were talking amongst themselves. They weren't really paying attention. And then Keanu Reeves does the thing where he's like, wake the fuck up, samurai. And they're like only half looking at the screen because they're talking to each other. And they're like, oh, that's kind of cool. And I was like, that was Keanu Reeves. And they're like, wait, they're like, what? And I was like, yeah, that was Keanu Reeves. And because like I didn't even like fully comprehend it at that point, right? I was just like, oh, that's Keanu Reeves. So they were like, what are you fucking talking about? And then he comes out on stage. I was like, I told you it was fucking Keanu Reeves. And they were like, what the fuck? Man, that was a crazy E3. Too bad that game was dog shit on consoles anyway. Or just, yeah. All right. This is ominous. Getting an ominous feeling from... Okay. This is high-octane ass gameplay right here, bro. This is really athletic gameplay. That was incredible. My cardio's up so high right now. I don't even know if cardio is something you can measure in that way, but it is now. I don't like this, however. Fuck it. Surprised I survived that. However, I am low on health now. What the fuck? This is a pretty badass shotgun, by the way. I like the way it looks, and it's like satisfying to shoot. Some commentary YouTubers are based. Name one. Just kidding. I like Shoe on Head, and I like that Alex Hexagon guy you told me about, Cracksock. I like him a lot, actually. I like most of his videos. He has a couple of duds, I think, but I think most of them are pretty straight bangers.
It's jammed shut.
Please tell me I have Magic Hand. Please tell me I have Magic Hand. I don't have Magic Hand. This is suicide. Do I have... I have this, though. Oh, fucking dogs. God damn it. You bitch ass. Oh, fuck. I'm so dead. Alright, so how am I going to do the rest of this level with 4 health? Does anyone have any advice? Fuck you in the ass! I am so lucky, man. There's no way I should have just survived that. That's wild. I just got so lucky. Oh, man. It's absolute insanity. That's not good. Dude, I'm fucking on the edge of my seat right now trying not to die. I feel like I'm playing God mode. Yeah, that's what it felt like. I feel like I'm playing a tactical shooter right now. I'm gonna check all these corners and shit. I'm getting a little bit of health, slowly but surely I'm getting it back. That's so fucked up, I'm gonna die and burn in hell now. I do not have the tools necessary to deal with this guy. Fuck it, let's do it anyway. I will die like a man. I killed his ass without even getting hit. That's called masculinity. Masculine energy. Do you guys know the correct pronunciation? The correct pronunciation. I still said it wrong. I said pronunciation. The correct pronunciation of energy is energy. All that for a fucking joke where I pronounce a word wrong. Goddamn. It's Jover. That was such angelic platforming. And now I have 100 health again. And now I'm about to lose it all. Magic hand, magic hand. I don't like those guys. They make me irate. Dude, the MP40 is about as OP in this game as it was in fucking World at War. I don't know if any of you fucking Zoomers can remember that. I used to pronounce cough and dough wrong. What, did you pronounce them co and doff like I almost did right there? What do I have here? This fucking guy is like a ninja. Oh shit, he's gonna blow up. Oh, man. If I die in this level, it's gonna be such a boner kill because of, like, how much is in it, like, right now, probably. Alright. Mein Kampf. What about it? That's that Tolkien book, right? Oh man, this has been a grueling experience of a level. But it's actually been really fun. The game is doing something rare where it's like challenging, but it's not like nut-crushingly difficult, and I kind of like that. I find that good. Hey, guess what? My mom just sent me another cat video. What did I tell you about, like 15 cat videos a day? I like it though because they're cute videos. And if my mom is sending me cat videos, that means they probably made her happy, and that's good. Okay, I just got a lot of ammo for big guns, so I'm like really worried that I'm about to get ass fucked. In cough and dough, I used to pronounce GH the same way it would be pronounced in ghost. So, cog and dog. Is that how you pronounce them? Or Cog and Dog. Sounds like that sounds like the name of like a buddy cop show, Cog and Dog. Magic hand? Nope. Oh shit. He's still not dead. Oh god. That was an interesting strategy, but it worked. I figured out, I finally made the 2 and 2 connection that those guys are reloading, and that's what that noise is. This is a lot of ammo. I don't really need most of it, but I'll take it, I suppose. Alright, what we got here? Have I been here? Yes, I have. Oh. Who the fuck? Oh my god, this is fucking disastrous. Jesus Christ, this is so fucking bad. I'm so fucked. I'm so fucking boned. Got one. Okay, I got them both. Holy shit, I was... Boomer Shear's tier list? They're all fucking garbage and trash. Have I read Discworld? No, I don't. I can't read. Boomer Shear tier list. I mean, I think I made one like last stream, didn't I? And then no, being for real though, no, I haven't read Discworld. I heard it's really good, so I'll probably read it at some point. But what the fuck? This looks like this has got to be the last boss fight, right? There's no way this isn't the last boss. Well, no, it's not. Shit. Alright, who's next? That's so fucked up, man. Alright, who we got next? Who's next on the chopping block? More of these men that I don't like. For so, the fuck is William Shatner's Tech War? Boomer shooter on the build engine that William Shatner took part in. It was based off some book series he had ghosts written for him or whatever. Jacket should have converted to Islam from Hotline Miami. Imagine if he said an Islamic prayer right before every massacre. That would be awesome. I mean, they're from Sweden, so they probably, if they were to remake it today, they'd probably do that. That's men with shotguns. This is not ideal. These are some kind of Lovecraft monster too, but I forgot what they're called. Alright, what next? Oh man. Okay, well, it looks like some bullshit's open for me to go through now. Bomber jacket. Shut up, bro.
Where in the nine hells has this dropped me now?
Yeah, for real. What? Can I, like, get one of these and, like, use it to kill people? I'm getting a bad feeling about this, boys. Now, this looks like the Citadel. Uh-oh, we got swastikas. You can't post screenshots of this game on my Discord. "50 Blessings" is an Islamic group. 50 Blessings in Salah. Instead of having Russian characters at the Russian letters at the title screen of Hotline Miami, it's in Arabic. Alright, what we got here? I don't like it. I feel like such a fucking, like, force of nature right now. This is definitely a good power fantasy shooter, that's for sure. Alright, where's this other guy? There were 3 of them, right? There they are. There's 4 of them, actually. 50 blessings is a reference to the... You look like you only wear flannel shirts. I wear some shirts the other time, some other times. I mean, I don't really own a lot of shirts. I mean, okay, let me rephrase. I own a lot of shirts, but most of them are like old, like graphic design tees that I don't want to like wear on stream or in public. I just wear them around the house or whatever. But I'm sure that's information that none of you will retain, and this observation will inevitably get brought up again in the future. It's okay. What? So this is like not the situation I want to be in. 50 blessings that you will be sent up to heaven. Jack is a true Salafi Islamist. Is it Salafi or Salafi? How do you pronounce it? I feel like it should be Salafi, because Salafi makes me think of salami. And I don't know if that's the association you're supposed to make when you say that word out loud. You know what I mean? That just doesn't seem like that's what they're going for. Damn it. Door closed on me. Okay. Wear Sam Hyde t-shirts? Nope. It's gotta be how you pronounce salami. So it is salafi? That sounds like a subtopping. It can't be that. That sounds like you go into a deli and some guy named Joey Capers is like, "Hey yo, Tony Como! This mook wants some salafi on his goddamn sub. Get this mook some salafi." And he goes, "Alright, Joey, sure thing." And he takes a hit off of his cigar and he slaps some hideous meat on your sub sandwich. And he's like, "Fresh salafi, kid. Right out of the microwave." And then he shoves it in front of you, and you know you have to eat it because he's got mob connections, and if you don't, he's gonna get pissed off, and you're gonna get cinder blocks tied around your ankles and thrown in the Hudson. Wear NSM shirts? No. I don't like... I'm not gonna wear NSM shirts because I'm against socialism. Magic hand? I do. Dude, that fucking thing is OP as shit. I was watching videos and people would keep saying Muslims. It took me a long time to realize they were saying Muslim. Oh, really? They're just saying Muslims, like really enunciating it. I didn't even know I only had one shot left. That's convenient that it was a guy I could one tap. This is disastrous. Alright, so I have no fucking health. This is bad. Do they call them muzzies? I remember way a long time ago. This had to have been like 2015. The first time I ever went on poll, I saw the first topic that I saw was a picture of the rock in Mecca, the like sacred rock in Mecca. I don't know what it's called, but the fucking post, all it said was, "Why do muzzies worship a space rock? Are muzzies Alamaus?" And that was like my first exposure to poll, and I was like, what the fuck? That was like the original brain rot that I witnessed. Why do Muzzies worship a space rock? Are Muzzies a Lamals? Does anyone remember the old meme of the fucking what's it called? The hot air balloon that had the alien face, and it just said the impact font text just said muffled A Lamau in the distance. I thought you were talking about Dwayne being in Mecha. Dwayne. Who? Dwayne The Rock Johnson? Do you know him on a first name basis too? You know a lot of famous people, Bob Bowie. That's wild. I didn't know I had an influencer in my stream. I feel humbled. Where am I supposed to go? Where am I supposed to fucking go? Fuck. I wanna get that ammo. Fuck. I wanna get that ammo. Fuck. I'm not gonna get that ammo. I'm not gonna get that ammo, bro. Okay, I don't know where the hell to go. There's some fucking place where there was like a... Oh, wait, no, I think I do know. The Romanian ambassador to Azerbaijan. Okay. Am I supposed to do something with that information? What's his name? I also know Benji from Israel. You're really connected, huh? Oh, you mean you know the guy, the Romanian ambassador personally. I thought you meant I know who he is. And I was like I don't fucking care. But no, you meant you know the man like personally. That is pretty cool. You're a person in a position of power. Man, you might want to keep your head down, because I know some people who are pretty mad at Romania right now. Generic, and you know, it can get dangerous out there. Just be careful. I won't tell them I know you, but yeah, I don't even know where I'm going with this joke. I don't even know where I'm going with this fucking game right now. Okay, it's not there. Where the fuck? I hate this school of level design. This is the 5th time Generic has mentioned this. Okay, yeah, well, so let me just be 100% transparent. In my memory banks of my mind, random shit that people say on stream on YouTube is not like something that gets saved in the priority folder, to put it in computation terms. So forgive me if I don't remember every single solitary bit of information that is relayed in this YouTube chat. I will forget sometimes. Especially when I'm putting a lot of brain power into figuring out where the fuck I'm meant to go. Okay, here we go. I definitely haven't been here. Okay. The hell is that noise? Oh, that's a big man. This has got to be the longest Dosman game. Yeah, I think it is. They're, like I said, they're definitely getting more ambitious, that's for sure. I think I've got to be close to the end, though, right? He's not dying? There we go. It's interesting to see. It's interesting to see them definitely get more of the hang of this stuff. Honestly, like, as far as, like I said, the games they've developed, I think this is the best one they've done so far. Honestly. I've enjoyed it a good bit. It's very fun. Close to the end, only halfway through. Not longer than Satan yet, I don't think. Is this really only halfway through, generic? If this is only halfway through, I might call it then. Because it's like really late here. Alright, new gun. Is this really only halfway through the game? I kind of want to look that up now. Hang on. Alright, Zlimbratsky has played it. Did he beat it? Because if he beat it, he beat this whole thing in only 3 hours, and that's about how long I've been playing it. Oh, he didn't beat it. Damn. What is this fucked up ass ad that I keep getting? Oh, there's like no full playthroughs yet. Huh. How do you... Alright, whatever. Okay, well, I'm gonna beat this level, and if it doesn't look like I'm any close, if I'm like close to the end, then I'm gonna call it for tonight. Because it is very, very late. Alright. It's a really short reload for a minigun. Go through here. Alright, green door. Where's the green door? Did you guys know there's a 70s porno called Beyond the Green Door? That was information that I... Oh, shit. That's not what I wanted. Anyway, that was information that I figured would be like really, really relevant to the continued well-being of everybody in chat right now. Oh man. All right, let's see how. Ooh, hey. I thought that poster would say something funny. This is so fucked up. Oh man, this is bad. This is bad. I'm in hell? What? I'm stuck in the geometry of the level. That sucks, dick. Alright, honestly, okay, I died. I think I'm just gonna call it there, y'all. I'll play this game. I'll be back to stream again on... Let me go ahead and exit out, because I'm gonna look at some stuff. I'll be back to stream again on... Oh, yeah. Real quick, let's look at the stuff that was mentioned. So, Winter's Howl is drawing furry porn or something. You can see the hair of the crotch right there, and then you can also see the Videodrome helmet. So that looks pretty cool. React to the funny video? Yeah, I'm about to. Alright, what we got here? Ben Shapiro versus the Goy. Is it, hang on real quick. Yeah, it is.
Out of the way, Goyam.
Oh, Amerikaner.
You're changing tax policies to suit the middle class.
Listen, Mr. Shapiro, all this economic strain is lowering the white birth rate.
That's exactly the point. We want Goyam working as much as possible. Souls don't matter. GDP per capita does. When will you learn?
That's awesome.
Sit down, Goyam. The propaganda's too weak, Bob. Too weak. We must be funneling more money to the Middle East and other regions.
We're supposed to be helping Americans.
We're supposed to be helping Israeli people, Bob. An extraordinarily heavy weight on our shoulders being God's chosen people. Now, Goyam, what are we supposed to do?
I love the way he says Goyam.
We're supposed to be enacting globalist policies.
Yes, that's right. And we undercut actual citizens with illegals, creating an ultimate global economic empire that can race mix together. Now, listen, I have a few other ideas of our economic expansion that can hopefully
Oh man, I don't like where this is going.
Are you listening to me?
That woman is getting raped.
I don't care about the rape, Bob. I just care about development.
Your Somalians are creating mass
My
rape.
God.
In the name of multiculturalism, it is fine. Wait a minute. You come back here right now. Bob, you come back here. Ah, yes, that's a good goy. Now, if we can get back to the
Oh my God. Oh man, that's fucked up, but it is funny. Can't believe Disney deleted this scene. POV, you were meeting with your APAC rep after being elected to Congress for the first time. Out of the way, Goyam. New favorite catchphrase. The newer generations don't realize this, but there was a time when YouTube didn't actually take stuff like this down. There was a time when YouTube didn't take worse stuff down. Stop noticing. Of course, an obligatory USS Liberty comment. Dangerously based, nearly unfathomably so. Getting this in your recommended can be considered official proof of being based. That's really funny. Alright. Who the fuck was the other guy? James Ferrero? Who's this guy? Something tells me he's probably... Oh. I feel stupid. That guy came in here and asked that question and then didn't say anything else because I was like, I'm assuming that it's somebody who doesn't like black people. And this guy's black and a musician. But I'm so used to people coming into my chat and being like, hey, do you know anything about this, like, fucking mass murderer neo-Nazi guy who killed, like, 32,000 immigrants? That's what I'm used to. So when people come in here and say, hey, do you know this guy? I just automatically jump to, oh, he's probably a white nationalist, and that was not the case. So, NSM racism. Yeah, so... Oh, 2814. Blank Banshee? Dude, there's no way Blank Banshee has a Wikipedia article now. That's wild, man. Dude. That's wild. What the fuck? That's quite a random thing. Okay, honestly, but like I agree. Yeah, I think you're gonna be seeing a lot more of this. By the way, this AI is actually just people. I'm telling you, that's crazy. I can't believe fucking Blank Banshee has a damned. Oh, he just came out with the new album. I need to listen to that. I haven't listened to Blank Banshee in a while, dude. Saint Pepsi. Dude, it is weird to me that all these like all of these. What is Dream Punk? Whatever. All right. What's Black Banshee? It's Blank Banshee. He's a vaporwave artist, and he's actually really good. He was like one of the big vaporwave guys back in the day. He's one of my favorites. He's really good. I highly recommend him. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call it there. I'll be back on, what day is today? Today's Tuesday, right? I'll be back on Thursday, probably, to beat the game. So, yeah. We'll beat it then. But other than that, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it there, y'all. So I will see you next time.